My mom says I should study nursing. I want to travel out of the country after studying nursing. I heard that nurses, they have cool money. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're joining for the first time, thank you for tuning. Thank you for clicking on the link to watch my video. And if you have always been watching my video, thank you for always watching my video. You know how it goes. I love you. So today we'll be talking about what to know before you go into nursing school, or how to go about nursing school. So everyone is always saying, oh, I want to study nursing, I want to study nursing, I want to study nursing, without actually knowing what it actually takes to study nursing. So first of all, let me introduce myself to people that are watching me for the first time. My name is Mofok, my follower, and yeah, popularly known as Nurse for P. Nurse for P. And I'm a nursing student, a 300 level nursing student of Chrisland University. And I know most people are already like, oh, I'm going to Chrisland to study nursing, yada yada yada. And so I'll just be giving you tips on what to know before you come into the school and after you come into the school, and also for every other person who wants to study nursing outside Chrisland or in any other university. So I'll just tell you tips on what you actually know. So I hope you know already that before you can study nursing in any uni, you have to have a JAM score of 200 and above. So basically, I think for private universities, I think it's 210 and above. I think you have to have UTME score of 210 and above. And I think for other federal public universities, I think you have to have like close to like 230, 240, 250 and above. So after that, you have to know that you have to like pass your post-UTME or your school screening exams and all of that to study nursing. Moving right into the old reason for this video, I just want you to know that nursing is not for children. It's not a child's play. Nursing needs all your 5 senses, and you have to be very passionate. You have to be sure that you want to really study nursing. It's not because my mom says I should study nursing, not because, oh, I want to travel out of the country after studying nursing, not because, oh, I heard that nurses, they have cool money, so I'm studying nursing too, and all this other stuff that people say because they want to study nursing. Nursing is not child's play. And I put it to you that if they force you to come and study nursing, you'll be frustrated. Sorry about that. But to be very honest, you'll be frustrated because nursing will frustrate you. Even you'll be frustrated. You will be so, because even if nursing is your passion, like I feel like other people that are nursing students, they can understand and they can relate to what I'm saying. So even if you really wanted to study nursing and like, oh, nursing is really my passion, but it's calling me to study nursing, you'll be frustrated at some point in this nursing journey. That is what nursing is for. You actually be frustrated, but you know, you can't give up. You have entered it, you just have to finish the whole thing. Another thing you need to know is that nursing school is a school for discipline, and if you're not ready to be disciplined, don't come to nursing. If you're not ready to be disciplined, don't come to nursing. I said it again because it's very important. I mean, most people don't know what they are coming in for, and when they see reels, when they see videos, they feel like, oh, nursing is just the very best profession, nursing is stress-free, because people have actually made it stress-free. So people think that, oh, nursing is not all that hard, it's not all that difficult, or even the process is not that. I'm not going to lie to you. If you're not ready to be disciplined, you cannot study nursing. Just look for another course to study. I've said things you need to know right before you can gain admission into university as a nursing student. So let's get straight into the business. I am a nursing student. What are the do's, what are the don'ts, and all of that. So first of all, as a nursing student, you have to know that everything you do henceforth needs to be very demure. I'm using this word demure because it just has to be demure. It just has to be demure. Any other word, I can't find any other word now. Including your dressing, including how you carry yourself. You just have to be that person. Let's start from the hair. Okay, so I know you like my hair, right? you like my hair. But as a nursing student, when you are going for clinical posting, you cannot have your hair like this when you scrub. My hair is like this because I'm making a video and I'm not going to the hospital, or I'm not wearing my scrub for an official reason. My hair is like this because I'm making a video, and of course I need to look good. Yeah. Even if you pack your hair, you also look good, but you understand the memo. So your hair has to be like, yeah. Even if you are on a long hair, you have to like be able to pack it in such a way that your hair is not touching your scrub. Neatly packed, not too heavy, not too bogus. Neatly packed. And you cannot use other extension colors. Just has to be black or brown, or like this very deep brown that is very similar to black. You cannot make very long hair. Even as a Chrisland student, you cannot make very long hair. Your hair should be your shoulder length. The exception is if you have a very long hair, like me. Yes. And even if you have a very long hair, you should always know that you always have to like have a way to pack your hair in such a way that it won't be too long, or yeah. So you have to have a very short hair, neck length. That's the length for Chrisland University. Neck length, and just have to look for what works for other schools. As a nursing student, maybe year 1, you can still put beads in your hair, but as you move on to year 2, you will not be able to put beads in your hair any longer, because you start going for clinical postings and all those things are not allowed. You cannot use beads in the clinical setting. It's not allowed. And I know that you say, oh, why? In nursing, behind every rules, behind every thing that they tell you not to do, there's always a rationale. And the reason is because they don't want your beads to get infected, because you are going to the hospital. There are infections everywhere, microorganisms, so they don't want your beads to get infected. It's just like they don't want you to have nosocomial infection, that is hospital-acquired infection. Nothing is not hard, just abide with the rules. Another thing about your hair is that you cannot use if you're on normal school wear, normal corporate wear, right? You can use other colors of scrunchies or hairband, or you can even use claw clip. You can wear anything that you want to. But once you're on your scrub, you cannot use any color, any other color apart from black and white. The only color that you can use on your scrub, be it hairband, be it scrunchie, anything, black and white. Remember, I'm using purple again because I'm just making a video. Nothing more, nothing less. And moving on to your earrings, you cannot use bogus or dangling earrings. You just have to use a very small earring, very minute, very tiny earrings. And if you have 2 piercings, you have to just have 1 earring on as a nursing student, especially when you're on your scrub, even on your corporate. Bogus earrings are not allowed. So from there, you should be used to it to know that. But just like you can just use a little bigger one than this if you're on corporate. But if you're on your scrub, very tiny, very small. And you have to, no two earrings, just 1. Bracelets, wristwatches, necklaces, they are not allowed on your scrub. Instead of using a wristwatch, we recommend the wristwatch. I'm not wearing one, but I think in my other videos you should be seeing my wristwatch. So like, the wristwatch is recommended. And then on your scrub, you have to it's compulsory that you wear a white sneakers and a black socks to complement your dressing. At the end of this video, I'm going to attach a video of me in my scrub, completely dressed, well dressed, my hair parts, so you can see what I'm talking about. The best thing is, as a nursing Chrisland student, you are not allowed to get food from outside. Not even as a nursing Chrisland student, no. As a Chrisland student, everybody, we're not allowed to get food from outside. You are strictly compelled to school food. School food. You cannot order food from outside except your parents brings food for you. Except your parents brings food for you. You cannot get food from outside. So just know what you are in to. Moving forward, I want you to know that as a nursing student, you are different from other departments. Now, it's not about being proud, it's not about pride, it's not about anything, but you are different from other students. Things that other students will do, you cannot do them. So it's just giving like others may, I may not. So yeah, you cannot do them. And which includes maybe not reading every day, maybe skipping classes, maybe not doing assignments, maybe all those kind of lazy attitudes. You cannot do that at all. So you have to like be diligent, very diligent with what you do, with what you are doing. I mean, the scripture says that whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing well. So you have to do it with all your might, with all your power, with all your strength. Just do it. You have started it, so you have to finish and finish well. As a nursing student, you have to read every day. Like you have to read every time. And even if it's a page, even if it is a line, you just have to read every time. Don't allow your work to accumulate as a nursing student. Don't allow that. Just be reading. Make sure that you are reading every day. Don't allow any day to pass by without reading. Another point is that as a nursing student, you would have limited time to socialize. You have limited time. And I'm putting it to you that your first year and second year, you should build on your GPA and CGPA. Don't allow any form of distraction. If you have a boyfriend, your first year and second year, feel like communicating to your boyfriend. And if you don't, your first year and second year should not be the time for you to have a boyfriend. Should not be the time for you to be in a relationship. Like your first and second year should be maximum concentration. Like maximum concentration. Other years too, because in nursing there's no year that is not important. But I'm putting emphasis on first year and second year because that is when you get to build your CGPA. So if you miss it the first and second year, it's very hard to pick it up third year, the fourth year, and the fifth year. So you just have to be very serious. I'm begging, very, very serious. Don't allow any distraction. And I also want to say that in nursing school, people repeat, and this is how it happens. So for the total score, which is over 100 for a particular course, for a nursing student, we're not allowed to have anything below 50. Anything below 50 is F. So we have just A, B, C, F. So anything below 50 is an F. That is, you have failed that course. So you have to go for the receipt. After the receipt and you still fail again, then you'll be repeating the class. Even if you have a very high CGPA, even if it's that only that one course that you have failed, you'll be repeating the whole year. Like you do the first semester again and second semester again. You do all the courses, even the ones that you passed before, even the ones that, so you have to do it. And it's a lot. It's really a whole lot. I mean, psychologically, emotionally, physically, it's going to tell on you. It's a whole lot. So you just have to like make sure that you do not have anything below 50. And then there's one thing I used to say that in nursing school, just make sure that you don't have to fail any course. Just make sure that you don't have to fail any course at all. Don't worry, you'll be fine. With the help of God, you'll definitely be fine. So yeah, that is it about nursing school. People repeat in nursing school. People do repeat in nursing school. So you have to be very careful. You have to take your time. You have to keep reading. Don't stop reading. And yeah, if you don't understand anything in class, ask questions, ask your seniors, ask your mates, don't be shy to ask questions. Ask questions. Very important. There are some times that you'll be tired, that you'll be like, oh my god, I can't do this again. Well, you still do it. So you just have to keep on going. And yeah. So one thing that is very important is that I have been wanting to say. I think I was supposed to say that at the beginning of the video, but I'm saying it here because I know that you would have moved into the video. So I'm saying it here now that you cannot do nursing school without God. I mean, you go crazy. You cannot do nursing school without God. So as you're entering nursing school, know that you're building a relationship with God, because only God can help you. Read my lips. Only God can help you. Only God. And if you think that you are very intelligent, that you don't need God, you don't need anybody, my dear, nursing school will humble you. You will come back and realize that you need God for nursing school. I mean, you need to build a relationship with God if you want to study nursing. It is very important. And even if you're not studying nursing, you need to have a relationship with God in your chosen career. I mean, God is very important. You cannot just leave God out of the equation, because leaving God out of the equation is like just doing it by yourself with your own power and with your own mind. But with God, you're not using your strength, you're not using your power. You're using God's strength. You're using God's. And imagine using God's strength to handle something. You can imagine how easy it's going to be. So, as a nursing student, you have to build a relationship with God. It's very important. Very, very, very important. I'm saying all of this not to scare you, but just to motivate you, just to let you know that you're coming in for a hard work. I mean, if anybody is rubbing hands on your head, telling you that it's easy, they're lying to you. But with God, it's definitely going to be easy for you. So just have to, I'm just telling you this to, motivate you, to encourage you that you can do it. Not by yourself, but with the help of God. You can do it. People have done it and they are now nurses. I am doing it, I'm moving forward. Then you can do it. Tell yourself, I can do it. Yes, you can do it. So another thing I would like to say is that studying nursing, you'd be in the university, you'll be living with 3 certificates, which is registered nurse certificate, registered midwifery certificate, and registered public health nursing certificate with your BNSC, that is your Bachelor in Nursing Science. So even if you're not motivated to read, if you're not motivated to continue, remember that at the end of this day, they'll call my name, RN, RM, RPHN, BNSC. Imagine! It's not easy. It's not easy. So that is what motivates you at the end of this day. At the end of this day, I'm going to have all of this to myself, not anybody's name. Your name to yourself. So that should be like a motivation for you eventually. And trust me, girl, trust me, boy, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And in case you eventually meet yourself in Chrisland University, you can always walk up to me, ask me questions. I'll be glad to help. I'll be so glad to help. I think that's all I have for you guys. I don't know. I think that's all I have. Is there anything else? And going on your nursing journey, I think it's very important you have like a mentor or a role model that you can always talk to, learn from their lifestyles, learn from their mistakes. There are different people online that you can always talk to. I mean, pick as a role model, as your mentor. Because on this journey, you really need to be accountable. You need to talk to someone. So just pick someone you have free access to. Talk to them, and the person will encourage you, and you pick up yourself again. Or you have to maybe talk to your parents or talk to your siblings. Just have someone that you talk to, because you cannot do it alone. Unless it is not something that you can do alone. So just make sure you have someone in your corner that you can always beckon to anytime you have one issue or the other, and we see how nursing will go smoothly for you. So you'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine. So yeah, and I hope I've not scared you from studying nursing. I mean, nursing is one of the sweetest professions I've ever studied. Nurses are great, nurses are caring, and the epitome of military service. We especially ordained for this vocation. Yes, I'm proud to be a nurse. So yes, I mean, at the end of the day, you'll be proud to be a nurse too, and I pray that God will help every one of us to the end of the journey. We'll come out great, we'll come out well, we'll come out amazing. So if you think that there is anything that I have not touched on being a nursing student, put it in the comment section. then I'll talk about it. I'll be glad to answer your questions, information about Chrisland, information about nursing itself. I'll be glad to help you, and I can't wait to see you going through your nursing journey and all of that. I'll be so glad, and I can't wait to see you at the top by the special grace of God. So yeah, I think we have come to the end of this video. Don't forget to share with an aspiring nursing student. Don't forget to share with your siblings, your friends, your niece, your nephew, everybody. Don't forget to share to them and let them know that nursing school is the best place they can ever be, with God, with determination, and with hard work. So thank you guys for watching to the very end. I love you. And yes, before I forget, I know you've been eyeing my airband. It's pretty, right? You can get this in any color from Demlade. Our Instagram handle is Dazzle by Dames. I got it from her, so you can get yours too. Tell her that I referred you. You never can know, you might get a discount. So yes, get your airband today and look beautiful as I look. So yes, see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and click on the notification button to get notifications whenever I drop my new videos. I can't wait to see you again. Bye.